Hey guys, Itewan Sammy here. How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of my life. But we're not going to talk about my life today. We're going to talk about the new Samsung Galaxy S10 5G on the Korean 5G network, KT Telecom network. So, I got the phone about 3 weeks ago, and I'm recording on it right now. And I'm going to give you a little bit of my opinion, non-technical. Right? I'm not a techie. I don't purport to be one. I don't run a tech website. There's enough videos out there talking about the phone in a more technical aspect, the dimensions, the look, the feel, everything. I'm going to talk about how the regular guy uses the phone. All right. So, first impressions, absolutely love the phone. I'll go through the list of things that I love and then the cons, the things I find, not 100%. So first of all, absolutely love the size of the phone, the feel. One of the things I noticed is the button, the power button is a little bit higher. So it's really easy to grab onto. The speed of the phone, the battery life. The battery life, I had one of my viewers ask me about the battery life. It takes about an hour and 45 to 2 hours to charge the phone on a speed charger that comes with the phone. Excuse me. So it takes about just under 2 hours to fully charge from zero. Now, during that time, you really can't use the phone because if you use it, it doesn't charge as fast. One thing I did notice is that while you're using the phone and it's plugged in, it's not really increasing the battery. Now I'm like at night I'm surfing YouTube and watching videos and stuff just before I go to bed or when I'm chilling, but the phone's plugged in and it will not go beyond 1 or 2% where I started. Now that's after a couple of half an hour or whatever, so it keeps the same charge, right? So that's good. I'm a heavy user, so on the weekend, as most of you know, I'm at the club and I'm on my phone like from, let's say, 8 p.m. till 5 a.m. And by the end of the night, I still got 30%, 25-30%, so it lasts a long time. I do notice that the 5G uses a lot more power and that the phone does get a little bit warm, more than I'm used to it. But I guess that's normal because it functions properly. The other thing I love about it, so I said the speed, I said the battery, the size of the phone, that everything on it works exactly as I want it to work. The UI, the new UI is really good. The download speeds are amazing on the KT network, and I'm going to talk about that in a moment at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this, please subscribe. If you like what you see, as I said, one of my famous videos from a couple weeks ago was the unboxing, and I really want to thank everybody who has watched and liked and commented and subscribed because of that video. That video was like 1,000 times more popular than any other video I've ever done in the last 5 months, and I really appreciate everybody for watching that and searching for that video. I did it just out of, this is what I did. I did an unboxing. And so I'm really glad for that. But if you do like what you see, please subscribe. This is not a tech channel. This is more about a vlog about my life and how you can live in South Korea as a foreigner permanently. Not how to do it, but how do you live as a non-Korean in Korea, not as a teacher where you're going back home, not as a short-term or long-term worker, but as a permanent resident or citizen. How did I set up my life here? So 10 years I've been here. Today is mid-May. In a couple weeks, I'll be 10 years here. So follow along on my video, on my channel. Click the subscribe, click the like, comment, share, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about it. So getting back to the phone, the UI is really fast, really clean. The size of the phone is much better than my previous phone, which was the S8. The S8 Plus, sorry, S8 Edge Plus or whatever. The RAM is amazing. I don't use more than 50%, 40-50% of the RAM, even when I'm using it heavily. And the storage, I have a 0.5 terabyte, and I have barely used, 5%. I checked my data usage, and I have used about 300 gigabytes in 3 weeks. That's a lot. That's quite a lot. Because I'm not using Wi-Fi. I have no reason to use Wi-Fi because that puts a load on my home network when I'm downloading movies or TV shows or whatever. So I just keep it on the 5G network, on the mobile network. Now it doesn't go as fast in my house because I live in a concrete box. If you look at one of my previous videos about my apartment tour, you'll see it's a concrete box. It's not very intuitive, not very good for cell phone service. Now that might improve as they deploy more base stations. I have received, when I was in a public area, 533 megabits per second, which was quite amazing, sustained. And I was playing around with YouTube and stuff like that, and wow, just boom, 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 boom. No lag, like just I press fast forward or like, along the bottom, there's that little bar, and I just press like halfway through, boom, goes there right away. No buffering, that's what I wanted to say. Anyway, really love that. I'm streaming music instead of storing it on my phone. Now that everything's out in the cloud, I just stream it. So I don't have to worry about it. There's no lag there either. It just comes very, very fast. What else? So those are the things I like about it. Has the headphone jack. The headphones are really amazing. These are the AKG. Anyway, but what I don't like about them is this. It doesn't fit in my ear like this. I have to actually have it upside down and then loop the cord over my ear like that. That way, it sits inside my ear. I've always had a problem with maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I have them backwards. I'm gonna experiment with it, but it doesn't go inside my ear. The normal way where you have it hanging down, I don't get the sound. But when I do put it in properly and the sound, wow, let me tell you, it sounds great. One of the other things I love about this, and I alluded to this in my last video, is when I have the phone in my room and I'm watching in bed or whatever, it sounds like surround sound. It really does. The sound is amazing. The camera options are really, really good. Taking a picture in the dark without a flash, absolutely perfect. My friends with iPhones, they're trying to take it and then using another phone with a light, and it's annoying. But let me tell you, with this one, it's better than my S8, as some of you can see on my Facebook page. So hit me up on Facebook under Itaewon Sammy, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The other thing that I really like about it is, what was I going to say? There's some apps on there that run specifically for the 5G phone in Korea, and there's the 360 camera, which I haven't figured out how to use yet. There's a VR app and that streams VR, and a mobile messaging app. So the mobile messaging app is between two people who have a 5G phone and can do like, the Skype, FaceTime type of thing. So that one is really cool too. Now, let's talk about the cons, the things that I don't like about the phone. And that was no SD card. Now, it's not a big deal because I have 5 terabytes. And it didn't really matter because the Samsung Smart Switch, I moved everything over to my phone very easily. I just plugged it in and boom, it was done. The other thing I don't like about it is videos come out backwards. let's see, something with writing on it. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So, as you can see, that is all backwards. I don't know how to set it up to, when it saves the video, to have it flip, right? So I can do it with photographs. That's not a problem. But I've been searching online to do that and I can't figure it out. If anybody can help me, please hit it in the comments down below. So the other thing, yeah, so that's the one thing. I've been searching online for that. I can't figure it out. So what I do it is I do it in post-production. I flip it around after I save it, like on my computer. There's got to be a way to do it. There has to be. I mean, come on. I did it on my old phone. I just can't figure out how I did it. Anyway, the other thing I don't like is I cannot find a case. I have the little plastic bumper that they gave me with the phone. Works well for now, but I'd like a nicer case. Maybe a rugged. I like the rugged cases, just in case I drop it. I've never dropped my phone. I've never broken. Well, I did break once, but that was inside the house in the bathroom. So the rugged case, I've been looking and looking and looking, can't find one. Because the 5G model is bigger than the S10 Plus. So the S10 5G is bigger by a few millimeters. It just barely fits inside my VR, my Gear VR. It's a very snug fit, but I used the Gear VR a couple days ago. Works amazing. It's absolutely fast, lightning fast, and it doesn't get hot. My old phone used to get hot and I only be able to use it for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before it got too hot and had to shut down. But the S10 5G runs. I was doing roller coaster and this game and watching videos for 20-30 minutes. No problems. So that was a pro, but the con, I'm talking about cons. Cons, what else? No case, no SD card, the video. That's not a lot that I don't like about this phone. I wish there were a few more exclusive apps. I kind of would have liked that. But that's something for Samsung to do, right? So anyway, or my provider. So yeah, I do want to mention again that I am on the KT, Korean Telecom 5G network, which is a true 5G network, which was rolled out a while ago. And it is 80% coverage in Korea. Because of the small size of Korea, it's very easy to do coverage. In subways, I'm getting huge speeds, 300, 400, 500 megabits per second. What else? I did give away my Fortnite skin already to one of my subscribers, so sorry everyone, no need to keep asking me about it. Otherwise, the 5G network, I'm really happy with the 5G network. I'm looking forward to my first bill next week. Let's see what that's like, all right? Until then, Itaewon Sammy, I want to say thank you again, everybody. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and comment if you do. Itaewon Sammy, out.